Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. So I'm actually not 2 hours late to a live stream. Thumbs up for me. Figure I will just talk until people come on and see how everybody's doing today. Hello. I decided to go live on my phone this time instead of my laptop because I tend to have issues with the laptop. So this is the best way to come on. Hello, I just got back from my visit. Awesome. Awesome. So you had a good visit today? Today wasn't my visiting day, but I got to talk to my husband this morning, or it was like this afternoon, and I actually hung out with his mom for a little bit. She came over and helped me. I took like some of her things that she's trying to clean out her storage unit, so I got some of like my husband's grandparents, like his grandmother's rockers, and like she gave me a bed and like helped me put everything together. So it was a pretty good day. Oops, hold on, I'm trying to look at the comments. Getting used to like the live comments on here, it's way different than, I guess, being on the laptop. And it's weird because they like appear and then disappear. So awesome. I'm happy for you that you had a good visit. It's funny, I used to get irritated with my mom because before I would go to a visit, is my husband black? No, my husband is definitely white. He is absolutely white. Let me show you a picture. I've got a picture on the wall. Ow, sorry. Some pictures on the wall of us. These are like older pictures though. I've lost like 40 pounds probably since most of these pictures were taken. But yeah, definitely not black. So, actually, I'm not really trying to hang things on my wall because I don't know how long he's going to be in and all that kind of thing. But I had a friend of his, an old friend of his, like drew that for us for my birthday last year, or 2016. So not this last July. And I thought they did, like he based it off of a picture that we had, but I think he did like an amazing job. Like I think the portrait is so cool. There's so many guys in there and women in there that are incarcerated that have so much freaking talent. It's amazing. Love makes you lose pounds. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I actually, like, when we first got together, I gained weight. Like, I didn't gain all of that weight, but I probably gained, like, at least 20 pounds. At least 20 pounds, like, when we got together. I was visiting him all the time. I was eating out of the vending machines, like, all the time. And I just was like, I was researching his case a lot, so I wasn't active. Like, I literally was working and coming home, researching, and like I wasn't active at all. So I was just like eating and not doing anything, and I just like kept gaining weight. And then eventually I was just like, okay, I had never been this big. I need to like lose some of this weight. So I'm like a lot better now. I went from 215 down to a 175, which is where I'm at right now. And I'm 5'7", so I have a little bit of height on my side. I have a little bit of height on my side, so that helps me out a little bit, but I still want to lose like maybe 10 to 20 pounds, somewhere around there. But yeah, so we are gonna be posting a video. My friend Brittany, she helps with the editing and stuff. And we're going to be posting it probably later today. I was hoping to get it up before I did the live stream. But, yeah, no, it's all good, though. I had some really good news this week. I swear last week was the worst week ever. Yep, I am in Washington State. Last week for me was, like, the worst week ever. And I got into a car accident. I hit a deer. And it totaled the front left end of my car. Thankfully, it's still drivable, but it still sucks. It was like a really bad week. My neck, I need neck surgery, and my neck was just horribly bad. And I was like, great, like, you know, we're still like 3 months away from family visits, and started a new job, moved, like, you know, just like everything kind of hit me all at once. And then Monday comes around, right? Like this last Monday. and we've been waiting to hear back from his resentencing for like, God, since May. So like 3 months, not a whole lot of time, but I mean, it feels like a lot of time when you're waiting every day. And so I'm on my lunch break at work, right? And I'm in the Walmart parking lot. I went into Walmart to go get a salad, and I come out and I'm like checking my email, and I had an email from my mother-in-law, and she said, hey, she's like, did you get this? And no, it's all good. It's all good. Shit happens. I know life happens. Sorry, I shouldn't curse on here. Life happens and stuff happens, so, you know, whatever. So I'm checking this email, and I said, no, like, I didn't get it. So I checked my email again, and then there's an email from the lawyer in there. And so I look at the email from the lawyer, and the first sentence says, good news attached, we won. And I was like, wait, what? And so I read the rest of it, and he said, yeah, we won. The state has 30 days to appeal. It could go to the district court. If it goes to the district court, it could be within 2 to 3 months he gets resentenced. If it goes to the Supreme Court and they appeal, it could be up to a year before, like, the whole resentencing is completed. But I seriously, like, I've been working on this with him for like 3 years. Like, my first thing to do was to go into our admin chat in our support group on Facebook and like do video chat with my admins and like let them know, you know, because there's like five of us. Well, now there's 7 of us. And I like was crying. Like, I'm not an emotional person really, but I started bawling. I was like, you guys, we won. Like, we won. Like, oh my God, I did not even know how to act, like, at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's like, this is like the biggest hump for us to get over, because they can either choose to like deny your petition or they get to choose to approve it. And just the fact that they chose to approve it, like these 3 judges are like saying, okay, you know, we want to resentence him. It's a huge deal. Like, I mean, that's like saying like 95% chance like his sentence is going to get lowered. And if his sentence gets lowered, like most likely he's going to get out like within the next year or so. So it's crazy, dude. It's so crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's been in for almost 15 years and he got a 28-year sentence, and it's just really amazing. No worries. No worries. Hey to all you other people watching. Hi. You can always chat below if you want to join in the live chat. I'm just a rambler, so I will sit here and talk for days. But if you guys have any questions about like resentencing or like how we went about it or like what the next step is or anything like that, feel free to ask questions. Like, I am an open book, so I will tell you guys all about it if you want. But yeah, so our next steps are pretty much we have to get a psychologist. They just denied my boyfriend to get 5 years off his sentence. I was devastated. I'm sorry, Mariah. How much time did he have total? Like, how much time does he have left? Some women who have an inmate boyfriend. I do. I have a lot of friends actually in California that are with an inmate. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's just crazy because he has a 28-year sentence, and we met while incarcerated, so I just always assumed that he's gonna have like 13 years or whatever. And I guess to go from, like, he has 10.5 years left on his sentence right now. So to go from that to, like, possibly a year or 2 is crazy. Like, it changes so much. It's just really amazing. Because our family visits, we qualify for those in November. So we're only 3 months away from that. And then, like, we're going to start trying to have kids, like, as soon as we get our family visits because of our age, mainly because of our ages. I'm 38 and he's 34. And, I don't know, there's just the chance that, like, he might be out of prison, you know, for my pregnancies, and that's really exciting to think about that. I mean, it's just exciting to know that I'm not going to have to wait 10 years for him to be home. And I see all the time women that get parole and stuff like that, but we don't have parole in Washington. He's in 5 so far, but he was 17 when his crime was committed. They did not dismiss his appeal with prejudice, so he has a chance to appeal in 2 more years. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that he didn't get that extra 5 years off, but luckily you guys didn't have a super long, I know 10 years is a long time. He's already done 5, so he only has 5 years left. But like 3 years like that I've been with my husband, like that time has gone by fast. Like if you're staying busy and stuff, like time flies. It really, really does. North California, and he has a nonviolent. Normally you should get out before his sentence with a Prop 57. Yeah, Prop 57 gives you a lot of different credits. One of the admins in my group, Brittany, she may be watching right now. She's an expert when it comes to Prop 57, or like she knows a lot about it. I do know some about it, some things about it. I know a lot about SB 260 and SB 261, which is juveniles that got lengthy sentence that get out after, I think it's 15 years. And if they were 18 to 23, which I think they just raised to 25, depending on the crime, I think it could be 15, 20, or 25 years. And then they could be eligible for release, which is really amazing. I always used to be so jealous. I mean, I still am jealous of California, because if we were in California, he would have been eligible for early release. But I think everything just really happens for a reason. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just, everything happens for a reason. It really does. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's like after you work on something for so long, and I've never worked on anything as hard as I have, like getting him out of prison. Like seriously, every break. Is eligible for parole. Is that a good thing as far as sentence time? Absolutely, women of the past. And once they're eligible for parole, that means that there's a chance that they can get out of prison early. I'm in a sentence timing. Yeah, there's a chance once they're eligible for parole that they can, you know, and once they come up for parole, they can go in front of the parole board, and there is a possibility that they can get out of prison early. Here in Washington, we don't have parole, so he literally had to do 85% of his time. And that's a long time when you have a 28-year sentence. So I think he only had like between 2 to 3 years of good time. So yeah, that's why like when I met him, he had already done 2003, 13, 14. He'd done 11 years. It's 11 years. 11 years out of 28 years. So it's crazy because I feel like when I first met him, like he'd done more time. But yeah, he'd only done 11 out of 28 years. And now he's done 14 and a half. So that's cool. Absolutely, yeah. Usually, like, if it's a non-violent crime, they usually can get out about after they've done, like, 50% of their time. Depending on the state, it depends. It's 50, 60%, somewhere around there usually. And normally, when it's a violent crime, like, they'll have to do, like, 80%. Usually, it's, like, 80, 85% of their time. Some states, it's 100%. Yeah, so it just depends on the state that they're in. Hi guys, whoever joined, welcome to my live stream. I'm just rambling. I'm talking about resentencing and parole, even though we don't have parole in my state. There, you know, woman of the past had some questions about parole and how it works, I guess, in general. So I was just explaining that. Yeah, if they come up for parole, that's an opportunity for your person, your man, your woman, whoever's in prison, to get out a little bit earlier than, like, if they would have to do the whole time. Absolutely right. Everything happens for a reason. I'm with you. It does. It's so hard with my boyfriend and I. He's in Ohio and I'm in Arkansas. We're hoping to get married. It's parole. You can come home to Arkansas. Right on. I actually lived in Arkansas when I was really little. I lived in a little city called Harrison, Arkansas. I honestly, like, don't really remember it because I was so small, but yeah, no, I totally get the being in different states, though. I was in Tennessee when I met my husband, and he is in Washington State. We talked for about 3 months, and then I ended up moving, actually, to Washington because I'd moved there before, or I'd lived there before, and that is where I'm at now. But yeah, we talked for about 3 months before I actually moved back out to Washington. And I am so glad that I moved back here because it's just, I don't know, been amazing for us. Yeah, life is crazy, you guys, for real. Like, I've had some people that are super negative, and they'll be like, I cannot believe that you would ever seek out an inmate. And that's how we met Kimberly. We met through, hold on one second. I'm passing through place. That's okay. I'll be on for about an hour. I figure like another 40 minutes or so. I wanted to do at least an hour live stream. But we met through a website called writeaprisoner.com. I was living in Chattanooga, and I was just kind of like feeling out of place because I am a chick of the West Coast. I've always lived on the West Coast. And I moved out to Tennessee, actually with an ex-boyfriend of mine in 2013. We broke up almost immediately after I moved out there, and I was in Knoxville. And then my mom moved out there. I can't talk tonight for some reason. And my mom moved to Tennessee, and she was staying with me, and she's like, hey, how about I buy a house in Chattanooga? So I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome. So she buys a house in Chattanooga because it's super cheap to live in the South, and I did not know that. And we moved to Chattanooga, and I just didn't like click with anybody. I felt out of place, like just everything about Chattanooga, like Tennessee, like I just didn't care for. And nothing against anybody that lives in the South, but it's just not for me. Like, I'm used to the West Coast, and it's totally different. Like, it's a totally different world. So I'm living in Tennessee, and I'm feeling totally out of place. And I was like, you know what? Like, I had a friend once that actually had a pen pal online. So I was like, I'm going to look up like a pen pal website. So I Google search like pen pal plus like incarcerated or prison or something like that, and I found the website writeaprisoner.com, and I start going through the different profiles, and I come across my husband's, and I kept going back to his profile. Like, something just like lured me back to, not lured, that's like not the right word, something just like I don't know, drove me to like go back to his profile. And I think it was like what he said in his profile, because he's super funny, very sarcastic, and I am super sarcastic. And so I kept going back to his profile, and I thought he was a cute guy. So I was like, yeah, like he'd be an easy person to write to. So I emailed him. They have JPay where he was at. So I JPayed him. And about 2 days later, I think 2 or 3 days later, I got a response from him. And it was just like a really lighthearted email that I sent to him. Oh, no, I definitely watch... Well, are you talking about the After Prison show? I don't know what Prison Talk is. Or for YouTube, I've never heard of that. But the After Prison show with Joe Guerrero, I've been watching him for like, I don't know, 7 months now or something like that, I think. Quite a while. And I think he's pretty funny. But, yeah, there's a couple prison channels that I watch. I watch Art App Dan, and he actually subscribes to me. I subscribe to him. And one day, hopefully once it gets closer to my husband's, like, we find out about resentencing more and that kind of thing, we want to, like, collaborate together. So I'm hoping that he'll want me to come on and do an interview with him, and then I would love for him to come on to this channel and do an interview. Yeah, it's funny. I have, like, a meant-to-be story when it comes to my husband, and I just told my friend Brittany this. When I was really young, my mom, it was really popular. Joe's amazing. He helps get me and has taught me a lot during this. Yeah, Joe definitely has, like, told a lot of stories and stuff like that. I feel like we would have, like, a lot of, like, really lengthy conversations if I talked to him. Just for me being a prison wife and fighting, you know, to get my husband out of prison and all of that. APS Army. Big Herc. That's funny. Yeah, I've talked to my husband about his channel too, and he's like, I want to do something like that when I get out. He's like, I know Joe's like has a non-violent drug offense, and he was in for 7 years, and I think most of his time was at like minimum security and medium security. But my husband did a lot of time in maximum security prisons, and he did a lot of time in IMU, so where he was like in isolation for like 3 or 4 years he did. I know, I saw that too, Kimberly. I definitely watched that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, Kevin definitely has a lot of stories that I don't think Dan and Joe have, because he was in maximum security. He's seen like guys like set their cells on fire, like just all sorts of like violent, crazy things happen, which isn't necessarily like the best thing to experience, but I mean, I think those are the type of things that people do like to see on YouTube. They like hearing those sort of stories. So I told him like when he gets out that he should definitely like start his own channel and you know, tell those stories and maybe interview, you know, guys that he's been in with and that kind of thing. So yeah, it'll be interesting once he gets out, you know, and if he does create a YouTube channel, to like hear his stories and all of that. I've heard a lot of them, but I know there's stories that I probably haven't heard yet. So that'll be interesting to hear all that. So anyway, yeah, so I'm excited. It's God, you guys, it's like overwhelming almost in a way, like this whole resentencing thing, because now we know like he's getting resentenced. Now we have to find out like who's going to speak on his behalf when he goes to court. We have to get support letters from like people. We have to have a psych evaluation done on him because it all is based around his age. 7 years. Yeah, at least he's in single digits, Kimberly. That's awesome. I've got, like, I am the queen of countdowns. I've got, like, 3 or 4 or 5 different countdowns going on all at the same time. I know, right? The Sparrow's Nest, he has so many stories from being in maximum security. When I met him, he actually was in medium security, and then since I've been with him, he's actually gotten down to minimum security, just because he hasn't been in trouble in so long. But yeah, so he's gone through a lot. He's seen a lot. It's pretty intense when you hear those stories. He's been down 6, yeah. Kevin's been down 14.5 years, which it's crazy to like say that. 14.5, what was I doing 14.5 years ago? Let's see, 14.5 years ago, 2003, I graduated Job Corps in 2002. And I don't even know. I think I was living in Portland, Oregon in 2003. I think I was living in Portland, Oregon with my roommate, and I was working at a call center. And I was into the party mode. I was drinking a lot. So yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's just crazy to think like that's where I was at the point where when he went to prison. And from that point until now, I've been through so much. So just knowing he's been in prison that long is crazy. It's also crazy because his mom just brought over like everything of his from her storage unit. So I have just boxes and boxes of books. I've got just property. Every time he sent property home to his mom, I've got like letters that he had like from other people that he had sent out, and pictures, like all sorts of like crazy things. Boots that he sent home. It's so crazy. Cards, yeah, it's pretty much a trip. So, I've done quite a few live streams. I think probably like 4 or 5 at least by now. Is there anything that you guys specifically would like to see in any future videos that we do? I know the support group that I co-own or co-created with my friend Elle. I recently posted a post on there, obviously, that said that if anybody was interested in creating or recording a video and using it for our channel, that they were more than welcome to do that. So I think that's going to be like the new stage of like our channel here, is letting like members of Secret Life of a Prison Wife record their own videos as long as it's prison wife related, and we're going to edit them and then post them on the channel for you guys to see. So that's something that I'm definitely excited about because it's something we just came up with. It's like a new idea, but I think it'll give it like a good like spin on the channel as well. So yeah, I'm excited about that for sure. I'm surprised there's only 3 or 4 people on here. Although I normally go on YouTube later. It's usually like 8 or 9 o'clock. So there's not as many people on here, but, and it's Sunday too. So people are probably like with their kids or getting ready for the work week. But yeah, no, we're just trying to like do more regular videos. I took like a, I don't know, 3 to 4 month hiatus. He's been there for 18 years and his parole is due 2019. 57. Wow. Yeah, he definitely deserves to be out after that much time, for sure. I think anybody that served like 15 years, at least 15 years or longer, deserves to be out, because people are completely different after 15 years. I'm a completely different person. You're a completely different person. Like, we change after that much time. Wow, if he only has 4 months left, then congratulations. That's not much time left. And hopefully, I know you said he has been in 4 times. Like, hopefully he's learned his lessons and he's not going to end up going back, you know, after this time. It's brought you closer together? Yeah. That's good. So my husband was in prison like once before. He was 17 and he was tried as an adult for an assault charge. And he did 2 years in an adult prison. So he did 2 years. He got out. And then he was out for about a year, I think. And then he got this current charge that he's been in on for 14 and a half years. So it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But like I said, everything happens for a reason. If he would have gotten out, like, or if he would have gotten a lower sentence, like, we would have never met. And I don't know. I just think it was, like, meant to be. Oh, wow. That's horrible. It's not a drug headache. Sorry, guys. I've had a migraine all day, like a good portion of the day, so my head is like kind of still throbbing, and yeah, it's been kind of rough. But no, I just kind of wanted to come on, talk to you guys a little bit, tell you guys our good news as far as like getting resentenced. And yeah, it's seriously like the most amazing news that we get. I was like, this is the best news that I've had in 3 years. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And I'm still like on one of those moods where it feels kind of surreal, like a fantasy stage. I feel like it's still fantasy, like it's not real. But then when I talk to him about it and we start talking about where we're going to live and stuff, I'm like, oh shit, it is real. Can you repeat that again? I didn't get to read the whole extent of that message. I do apologize. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, in November, he has his annual review. So he's going to put in for a transfer to a different facility. And then also in November, we qualify for family visits, which is awesome. And in November, we should find out about resentencing, or we should have more information. We should have more information in like 3 weeks. The prosecutor has 3 weeks to appeal, or to have the court like redecide if their decision was the right one, I guess. So after 3 weeks, we will know if we're going to the Supreme Court or the District Court. When I Google my husband, the only thing that comes up is like the crime, like different media reports from the crime, which is like 2 or 3 reports. And then like his past appeals will come up as well. But like that's it. I don't have any other information about him. Hi guys, if you joined. Sorry I'm yawning. It's only 6 here, but I haven't eaten anything all day, and it's been kind of like a long, drawn-out day. But I just wanted to come on for a little bit, do a little live streaming, let you guys know our good news, all that good stuff. Of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We've been putting out videos at least once a week, and we're working up to at least 2 to 3 times a week. But we're just getting up to that stage again where we're able to do regular videos. I try to live stream at least once a week, just to like keep you guys in the loop on what's going on in my life, what's going on with our Facebook group, Secret Life of a Prison Wife. We also have an Instagram. What else do we have? Instagram, Facebook group, YouTube channel. I think that's it. Yes, so, well, I did an actual background check on him. Like, so instead of just Googling him, I went and I did a legitimate background check on my husband, like, when I first met him. And he knows that I did it. It's kind of funny. Like, he's like, I would think that you were weird if you didn't do a background check on me. And everything was legit, like, when I did the background check. Everything came out totally accurate. So, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you have any comments, please comment below and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. It's just like a random update video, I guess, and like check in with you guys and see how everybody's doing. There should be a new YouTube video posted later on tonight. I've got my laptop right here, so I'm going to see if Brittany has posted it yet. It's all good, girl. I do talk to text all the time when I like post in like our admin chat or like I'm texting with somebody. Okay, this video isn't up yet, but hopefully like today or tomorrow a new video will be up. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming in and watching the live stream. I'm sorry if it's boring. If you guys have any questions about anything dealing with resentencing or whatever, let me know. I'm probably not going to spend the full hour on here. I'm feeling like kind of lightheaded. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on my situation. If you guys need support, you're looking for support, go to Facebook and search for Secret Life of a Prison Wife. That's our Facebook group. And it's amazing. We have over 1,000 women in that group. All of them are amazing. All our admins are awesome. Life After Penitentiary is a great video. I will have to check that out. I'll probably check it out tonight. We have a bunch of subgroups too. I have a weight loss and nutrition group called Secret Life of a Prison Wife Weight Loss and Nutrition. We've got a fur baby group. So if you're an animal lover, women from the group go on there and post like pictures of their animals and stuff like that. We have a Reunited, or sorry, I think it's called United. Reunited. It's Reunited. Secret Life of a Prison Wife Reunited. So if your man is getting out within the next 6 months, you can join that group and women can talk about like the struggles or, you know, what they're dealing with as they're coming home. I'm trying to think of, oh, and then we have Your Love Is So Big, which was a big thing around Valentine's Day. Like people would get photos, they'd swap photos in the states that they lived or the countries they lived in. That would say like, you know, your love is so big, it has reached this state. Oh, thank you so much. You're super sweet. You're so sweet. But yeah, definitely check out our group. It's super awesome. I love it, and I'm proud of it. And I think soon we're going to maybe start selling some Prison Wife related items on our channel as well. Maybe some bracelets, necklaces, stuff with our Secret Life of a Prison Wife logo on it. I think that would be really cool because that is our brand, obviously. But yeah, I found some really cute bracelets. They're like leather bound bracelets, and then they've got like a cuff, like the handcuffs on it, and I think they're super cute. It's something that I definitely would wear. And then there are some necklaces that I found like that as well. I don't have any, but I've found them online. I just haven't ordered them yet. My mom got this for me. It's like a puzzle piece, and like the other is obviously supposed to be for my husband, but he can't wear it in prison, so I have the other as well. I've gotten a couple tattoos since we've been together. You can't even see it because my Fitbit is on. But on this wrist, I have his name. It says Forever Kevin with like the infinity sign. You're welcome. Have a good night, and thank you for tuning in and talking to me. And definitely tune in like to the future videos that I post on the channel. And let me know if you ever want to hear about anything. I'll do, you know, a video about a certain topic if you have something that's interesting, or not something that's interesting, something that interests you. We'll do a video on that. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I don't feel like I am most of the time, although I am super happy about my bangs. I've always had my hair the same length, and I just went and like got bangs like 2 weeks ago. So that is totally new to me. But yeah, everybody is so sweet, you know, that subscribes in this group. You guys are just sweethearts. It's much appreciated. Let's see. There's some icons here. I can change the filter apparently to make myself look more attractive or less attractive. Makes my hair look a little purple. My hair was supposed to be purple. I did get it done like 2 weeks ago, but the lady that did it, she added black to my hair, but the purple didn't really come out. So I'm kind of disappointed because I spent a lot of money. So I'll probably be going back somewhere else and getting some vibrant colors added to my hair. So yeah, this is it, guys. It's Sunday night. It's the end of a new week, the beginning of a new week. Hallelujah. Hey, Sarah. Hallelujah. I cannot wait. Like, I was just talking to Shannon, one of our admins, and she has her own channel, and she was talking about how she always says it's the start of a new week because each week really does count. Like, I mean, especially if you have a lot of time left, you appreciate those countdowns. And I thankfully do. You guys should see the countdowns that I have on my phone. It's ridiculous. I've got countdowns to our anniversary, to family visits, to his release date. I've got countdowns to now, like, the last day that the state has to appeal for resentencing. I've got countdowns to everything, you guys. Birthdays, holidays, you name it. Yeah, I think it helps a lot. Like that and definitely like staying busy. Those are like the two things that I always, always, always tell women in the support group to do. Just because if you're keeping yourself busy, hey Summer, hi. If you're keeping yourself busy, time is just bound to fly by. And if you have a long time ahead, you definitely want time to go by quick. So I don't know. At this point, it used to be 2028. My hair is a mess now. 2028 is like his early release date. 2031 is his maximum release date. But now that we found out that he's going to be resentenced, technically he said he doesn't even have a sentence right now. So yeah, like it could be February. It could be a year from now. It could be 2 years from now. Like we're really not sure. It's kind of crazy that it's like, it's uncertain, like when he's going to get out. It's crazy, you guys. I don't know, like 10.5 years, like that's what's been stuck in my head the last couple months. And actually it's a little less than 10.5 years now, but still. $25 to life, yeah, that is definitely a while. And my husband had a 28-year sentence, so I totally understand that. Although I haven't been with him the full 28 or the full 14.5 years he's been in. It's still long. I mean, just thinking about it, you know. I'm trying to think what I could show you guys. Next time I do a live stream or I'll do a video, I'll pull out maybe some gifts that he's sent me. I think I've showed you guys like my Love Is So Big book that I had made for him, but I'll show it again. I had this book made around Valentine's Day, and it's got 100 pictures in there, and it is, I'll just go to some random ones here. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite ones. Like that was in France, and it says, Kev, Tammy's love for you is so big that it has reached Versailles. It's pretty awesome. This is like my favorite thing that I've done for him. And this is my favorite picture of like the two of us together. Even though his eyes are closed, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yes. That is it. I mean, I don't know. I probably should have eaten before I went live. Thank you, Nana. You guys can see my messy kitchen. Well, it's actually not too messy, but yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, this is a new actually location since the last time I think I did a live feed in here. I moved like an hour and a half away from where I was living before. I was living with my mom. Thank you, Catherine. It's good to see you in here. I hope you're having a good Sunday. But no, I moved an hour and a half from my mom's where I was living before. And now, you guys, I am a half an hour from the prison. I'm at a half an hour from work. I got a job as a drug and alcohol counselor, so I'm doing what I'm going to school for and like what I have a passion for, which is awesome. So I just have a lot of like, there's a lot of new beginnings with me and with us, you know, as a couple, and him getting resentenced and everything. So it's pretty amazing. And I think like for me, it just proves that like the hard work that you put in, like especially if you're trying to get him resentenced or a pardon or clemency or whatever, like that hard work that you put in, like it does pay off. Like it's not just like a waste of time or money. Like it can pay off for real. Like my bad habit, you guys, of drinking soda. Thank you so much, Catherine. I appreciate it. I seriously cried on Monday when I found out. And it was super cool. Like, I had the opportunity to, like, go visit him after work on Monday and tell him. It's became positive. Watching your videos make me every single time. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. That's just me. I am, like, it's funny, like, when you... What is it? Like when you go to a job, right? Or you have a job interview, they'll like have you put like your strengths and, you know, that kind of thing. And, or like describe yourself like when you're in a job interview. And I always describe myself as like upbeat and positive and like happy-go-lucky. Those are like the three things that I always describe myself as. Because I am like, that's just my personality. Like I've always been this way. And like, even though like I've had my moments where I've been down, you know, because I'll see women that have like months or weeks left and I'm like, nope, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, like, and I get depressed, like I've gotten depressed over that stuff, you know, where like I have to step away from like the groups and like really not talk to anybody for a couple days because it can be really depressing. I don't know, I still find a way to like see a positive out of it, you know what I mean? Like I'll talk to him on the phone and we'll discuss his case or whatever. And it's just, yeah, it's good. Sorry, I just got a notification that from Pinterest that said Tammy and Lightning. It's a match. Sunshine, I think that everyone that's cool. I'm glad. It's always a positive thing to hear somebody say, like, my name and Sunshine in the same sentence. But yeah, I don't know. I try to, like, every week think of positive things. And this is probably, like, why I'm a drug and alcohol counselor as well. Like, you have to be a positive person to work with people that have an addiction, you know, and that are trying to get sober and that are trying to better their lives. I mean, and I'm a recovering addict myself, so I've been through it, so I understand that. But I try, like, every week to kind of, like, be like, okay, you know, this is what I'm going to do this week, you know, that's positive. I totally get that, Charlie. Absolutely get it, 100%. And it does get to you. Like, when you hear multiple people complaining about, oh my God, he has got, like, 1 month, not in prison, but, like, say somebody goes to jail for a month or whatever, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh my God, he got sentenced to a month in jail, or county or whatever. And I'm just like, really? Come on now. But no, I'm definitely happy for, like, my friends who, because I do, like, one of my best friends, her fiance gets out in, like, 20-something days. And I'm super excited for her. And I'm not jealous at all. Like, well, I'm jealous. Okay, I'm jealous that he gets out in 20-something days. But I am absolutely happy for her. And there's, like, not one ounce of me that is, like, you need to shut up. You know, I would never say that to her at all. Like, I would never think that at all. I'm really happy for the people that deserve it. The people that whine a lot about it, like those people, you know, whatever, like they're happy about it. They're missing their loved one, I guess. Some people, I guess, might not be as strong as others, and maybe that's why they are that way. And they just need that extra support, but still, yeah, I get what you guys are saying. Definitely. Definitely. But yeah, no, I try to like every week have a positive, at least one positive that I want to work on. Like this week, it's working out. I let you know, Josie. Earlier, I posted that I was doing live at 6 p.m. so I didn't like fall asleep like I did last time. Well, we didn't do a YouTube stream last time, but still. Anyway, I've already been on for 45 minutes, so you caught the tail end of it, but that's okay. It's all good. I saw 30 minutes. It's okay. I forgive you. I'm excited for this. Oh, you guys want to see this badass shirt that I got? Hold on. But I feel like the 30-minute warning. Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. Okay, so I am going to I have to show you guys this shirt because it is pretty badass. And this shirt that I have on right now, I've had for like 10 years. I literally had it in my drawer, like dresser drawer. And I think it was like in my mom's. It was at my mom's, and I just like happened to be like, oh my God, where was that shirt at like 5 years ago? Like I've been wondering where it was at. So I have to show it to you because this is, yes, this is like the best shirt if you have any sort of a tattoo on your back especially. Or if it's hot and you just want to cool down. Is that not cool or what? You guys probably just got an ass shot there, but yes. And it's like a totally, like a normal t-shirt in the front. I know, you need it to cool down. I already know you, Josie. You just need the shirt to cool down because it's hot where you're at. I'm sure it's fucking hot. Sorry, I'm trying to make this child friendly and I keep cursing. I think it's super adorable. I love it. Adorable. I used to use this shirt like when way before Kevin, like when I would go to the bars, like I would like want to be, I'm gonna go show off my tramp stamp. Back in the day when I used to go to the bars, and I used to wear this shirt all the time. I've been sending too many messages. Take a break and try again. Yeah, I've been seeing like the admin chat notifications like every 2 seconds while I've been streaming live. It's kind of funny. You don't even know what I'm talking about, honey, because you're really young. So back in the day, like in 1997, when I graduated high school, women, it was really popular to get lower back tattoos, and they referred to them as tramp stamps, not lower back tattoos. So, yeah, that's why I said that. I mentioned it one time, and my friend Renata was like, hey, Am, finally you caught me on a live stream. How's it going? No, Renata was like, what are you talking about? What, they're not called tramp stamps? And I was like, yeah, like years ago, like in the late 90s, they used to call lower back tattoos tramp stamps for women. Luckily, they've kind of like veered away from that saying, but it's still there. Like if you asked a guy my age about it, they would totally know what you were talking about. So anyhow, yep, I am just chilling on the couch. It's hot in here though. I don't want to turn on my air conditioner because I have a little portable air conditioner because it's super loud and I don't want it to like disrupt the video, but I am literally, that's why my face looks so shiny, like I'm sweating right now. I know, the one that I got, like when I first got it, it was a tribal and it was just like one rose, basic tribal tattoo on my lower back. And then I went in like 3 or 4 months ago. I can't hear you anymore, bad signal here, but I can see your chat. My husband has been 20 years. He'll be home in 6 months. Wow, that's awesome. That is super awesome. You're a fucking trooper, like of all prison wives. Congratulations on him coming home so soon. Do you like it? Oh, you like my bangs? I was going to say, do you like the curl too? Yeah, I totally went for the bangs, Amber. I told them how long I had been waiting, and they rethink the whining. Hell yeah. God, if I waited that long, I would be like, I deserve the right to complain. Hell yeah. It'd be awesome. I wish I had other prison wives that lived really close to me, because I would do like like an interview, or like bring another prison wife on with me while I do a live streaming, because sometimes I feel like a little narcissistic when I'm going live by myself all the time. Like, I hope you guys don't think that I'm a narcissist, but you know. You want to be my neighbor? Okay, Mr. Rogers. No, I want you to be my neighbor too. So I live in a fourplex, and my dream is that Josie and Brittany and like all of my other prison wife friends like lived in like the same community with me. Yes, Summer, when you're here, I will totally either interview you or you're gonna go live with me. Oh my God. I haven't even taken my pain pill for the evening yet. This is just like me on like natural adrenaline. Like, I don't even drink caffeine. Won't you be my neighbor? See, like proof. Like, I literally don't drink caffeine. This is just me naturally. And it's a good thing that I don't drink caffeine anymore, because I'd probably be bouncing off the walls like even more than I normally do. So Amber, I haven't watched your videos in a couple weeks, and I apologize, but I've just been crazy busy. But are you guys moving to Texas? Like, that's all I want to know. Are you moving to Texas? Because the last video I watched, you guys were talking about moving. And I was like, gosh, like, I got to watch her videos. I got to find out, like, the new gossip. Like, what's going on? I actually might make this an hour long. I didn't think I was going to make it an hour. But we're at 51 minutes. So yeah, so this week my goal is like working out. I am working out 3 days this week at the gym. I'm going to go to the YMCA. I'm going to go swimming. I'm going to like, I want to go swimming. There's just so many kids there. You should move out here, Summer, and then you really can be my neighbor. So, Charlie, as far as prison wife channels on YouTube, I honestly, like, I've looked to myself for other prison wives that do like regular videos or this sort of thing, and I don't know of anybody. I mean, I've seen a couple of them, but they like, oh, what is her name? Hold on a second. There's one woman. I say girl. Hold on. Something Sanders. What is it? Simply Sanders. Love Washington. She talks about lots of stuff. It also mentions Curly Head Dreamer. Yep, that was one of them. I was just looking at my laptop. And another one is Simply Sanders. She does prison wife stuff too. Strong Prison Wives. Yep, that's another one. There's one, I think she's new. Her name is His Young Queen. His Young Queen. Yeah, I just checked Sanders out like a couple days ago. And there's a girl that she did a couple videos, but I don't think anything regular, like consistently now. But hers is not just a prison wife. And I think she was the first one that I ever watched. Like, Strong Prison Wives. Ro is amazing, like Josie said. And yeah. Not just a prison wife? What? That's sad. Yeah, she hasn't done a video in 2 years, and I actually really liked her videos because she was super real in them, you know? And Charlie, like, I don't know if are you in our group on Facebook for Secret Life of a Prison Life? Secret Life of a Prison Wife. I can't talk right now, sorry. If you're not, go on Facebook and right now search Secret Life of a Prison Wife and request our group. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Hopefully all of you ladies are on the Facebook group. If you're not, go to Facebook and look for the group. It's the same name as the channel. And request. We do require verification. But, oh, that's awesome. We are super happy to hear that type of stuff. Yeah, no, it's grown so much. Like, we started the group in February, Me and my friend Elle started it. We left from another group and started this one. And then Josie came, and Brittany came, and Maddie came. And then we just added Shannon and Chelsea as moderators. So we've gotten over 1,000 women in our group now. And it's amazing because everybody's so supportive. It's not like when you have a group that has 1,000 members and it's like really distant and like nobody knows, you know, the other person. We do have a big team now. But we need it because we have so many subgroups too. But it's like a really close-knit group. Like even though it's a large group, like everybody knows like what's going on in everybody else's lives. And like everybody's really open about their situations. Yes, we do. And everybody knows that if you come to Washington... Yeah, no, it's a good atmosphere. If you come to Washington and you need a place to stay, if your man's in Washington, you can always stay with me because I'm in Washington. Summer's going to stay with me. Renata's going to stay with me when she comes in December. I think she's going to be here in December. And who else is going to stay with me? Brittany's going to stay with me. I'm going to make her come up here. I don't know where Brittany is even at. She's not even watching the live chat. I know, it's going to be fun. It's cool, too, that, like, my husband and your man are friends. I think that's super cool. I got all excited about that when I was telling him about it. I was like, oh, my God, like, I talked to Cam's girlfriend. It was funny. And he was just smiling. Like, Kevin was all excited. He was smiling about it. He's like, that is cool. He's like, that's cool, baby. He's like, he's a good kid. I was like, yeah, that's what you keep saying. So I know he's a good guy, Summer. He remembers when Kevin met me? What? That's crazy. So he must have been at Coyote Ridge with Kevin then, like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. That's so funny, though. That would be so weird to, like, be on the guy's end, like, and hear, like, what he thought of you, like, when he first met you. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like, I want to sit down with Cam and be like, okay, what was it like? Did Kevin tell you what he thought about me when he first met me? I want to hear it all. Yeah, no, definitely. It's like when Cam meets you for the first time. Like, I'll be like, okay, Cam, you go talk to Kevin. And you tell Kevin what you thought. And then, like, tell me. So I can eventually tell Summer. Oh, that's when it goes back to, like, one of those, like, what superpowers would you have if you could have one? And mine would totally be, and it has always been, like, to be able to read other people's minds. Oh, you totally shouldn't be nervous. I know you will be nervous, but you shouldn't. And I know it's easier said than done, for sure. Oh, goodness, guys. It's hot. It's hot in here, and it's Washington. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd hate hearing people's thoughts. Actually, that's probably right. I'd probably only want to hear positive things. Or, like, you know, like, okay, it's the court thing. That's why I want to hear what people are thinking about. Because then I could just go to the prosecutor, and I could be like, what is this bitch thinking? Like, is she... There I go cussing again. Oh, my God, this is not kid-friendly. What is she thinking? Like, is she going to appeal it? Is she not going to appeal it? And then I could go to all the judges once I find out who they are. And then I would immediately know, like, what they're going to resentence Kevin to. I've thought this through, you guys. That and being invisible. Being invisible, obviously, as a prison wife. Oh, that is awesome. Yay, 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 yay. I'm super excited about that. I know. That's the biggest thing is, like, not only, like, is it helping us, but it's, like, helping so many other people. It's going to be super amazing. And I told Kevin, I said, you're going to be, like, legendary. Your name is going to be, like, a positive thing for people. Yeah, that was what I was going to say, Josie. Like, as a prison wife, I want to be invisible so I could freaking go to the prison, like, anytime I wanted and somehow, like, get him out. No, Washington is not boring. It depends on, like, what you like to do. So there's a lot of camping, like, outdoorsy type stuff here. But we also have Seattle, which is a huge city. Set some another. It would be nice for maybe. Yeah, Kevin had 10.5, so I mean, but he could still get it reduced down, you know. There's a possibility. Washington is not boring. Seattle, like, we have concerts and, like, live shows all the time. They have the Gorge, which is a huge venue in Eastern Washington, and it was where I went to my first concert, but it's so amazing. You, like, camp out, and then you go to the concert, or you go to the concert, and then you camp out, like, right there, and everybody, like, parties all night. It's a pretty cool venue. We've got the mountains, Mount Rainier here. We've got, I don't know, just tons of stuff to do in Seattle, like shopping, just like everything that you could imagine. Yeah, and it's super green here. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. It does rain a lot here, and I love the rain, so that's why I still live here. But like a lot of people, like if you don't like rain, then you wouldn't like it here. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like, there's always stuff to do here. I always suggest people to come and visit, not only so they can, like, see me and hang out, but, you know, to come to Washington. Also, it is, like, the rock, well, alternative music capital. So if you're into, like, rock and alternative music, it's, like, definitely, like, the place to be. I am definitely, like, punk rock, rocker chick, so I like the scene here. I totally like the scene here. But yeah, it just really depends on like what you like to do. 1 hour, woo woo. I made it. I made it the 1 hour. That was my goal. But yeah, no, Washington is really cool. We actually, though, we've talked about like once he gets out of prison, he probably has to do like 2 or possibly 3 years of probation. So we won't be able to leave the state. So we talked about moving to Olympia, which is the state capital, and there's a lot to do there as well. It's kind of got like a really chill vibe to it. And Olympia is only like 30 minutes from where I'm at right now, so it's not even that far away. But yeah, Olympia is like kind of like where we want to go because that's like where his best friends live. There's a lot of jobs there. It's a bigger city, so, and Kevin's like a total city person, so totally is going to work out well for that situation. There's just a lot in Olympia too. Olympia and Seattle are like 2 of like the places that I would say are the best in Washington. Cam's all for having weekly visits. I bet he is. Yeah, no, weekly visits. I couldn't imagine like, and people probably get tired of hearing me say like, oh, I'm on my way to visiting. Because I understand, like, getting annoyed if you don't get phone calls and having people say you get phone calls all the time. Or, like, you know, they're getting out in 6 months when you have 10 years. I go visit 3 times a week. But I also, like, totally just, like, got up and moved to, like, be 30 minutes away from where he's at. So I could, like, go visit him after I got off work and go visit him on the weekends and that sort of thing. But I joke around sometimes because this is the second time that I've moved to be closer to Kevin. And I joked around one time and I was calling myself like the traveling prison wife because, I mean, I don't have any kids, so it's easy for me to move. But I seriously, like, I move like wherever he goes. It's pretty bad. So most likely he's going to transfer one more time. And that's just because where he's at now, the family visits are every 4 months, which is only 3 times a year compared to every other prison in Washington that has them every 30 days. And they get them once a month. So I definitely want an overnight visit with my husband once a month rather than 3 times a year. And even if he has a year left or 2 years left, you know what I mean? Like, it's still worth it to me for him to transfer somewhere. But I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay here until he gets released. And I'll probably have to drive like an hour and a half out of my way to go visit him. But it's totally worth it. It is totally worth it. And then, like, my job where I'm at now is really great. Like, I am still a trainee. As a chemical dependency counselor. I have to get 2,500 hours in order to go take the test and get licensed and all that. And then finish the classes that I need. So I calculated out that I'll be able to get licensed by November of next year. So pretty much like a little over a year, I'll be licensed as a counselor. And once I'm licensed, my pay is literally going to go up like probably like $4 to $5 an hour more than what I'm making right now. So it's going to go up quite a bit. And then I just have like more options as far as jobs go. But my job, they reimburse me $1,000 every year for school. So that's cool. So I need to like fill that out soon so that I can get reimbursed. They also, like, any downtime that I have, they allow me to do schoolwork. So I can do homework, like write papers and stuff like that in my downtime, which is awesome. That's going to like save so much time. I'm trying to think what else. They're just like a really amazing team. The guys that it's all guys that I work with. We just hired one woman. She's got her PhD. Yeah, minimum wage here is like one of the highest summer. I think it's like the second highest. California is the highest, and then we're like the second highest. I think it's like $11 here. Is it $11 or $12 an hour? I don't know. It's like not that much lower than like what I make, which is sad. Mole. Right on. Mole. How to mole, huh? Well, I'm just going to remove you then, mole. How about that? Okay, I blocked them, so they should not be saying anything anymore. What does that even mean, how to mole? That is the weirdest thing ever. People are weird. People are weird. Or people are strange, like the song says. Bye, mole. Are you kidding me? I almost cursed again. Block you there too. Oh my god, you guys. What the heck do people have to do in their free time? It's crazy. Oh, so another thing that I found out for anybody from Washington State, there might possibly be another case that just came out, which will allow firearm enhancements instead of running them consecutively. It'll allow them to run them concurrently. So it could take time off of their sentences if they have firearm enhancements. Just so you guys know, I've been researching it today because I research everything. And I even sent it to my mom for my mom to like give me like a definite answer on it too. Give me like a second opinion. So yeah, that could actually take 5 years off Kevin's sentence too. Just like this other case, which is crazy. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed right now. It is 7 o'clock. I need to eat something. I haven't eaten anything all day. And I am a Big Brother fan, and it's on tonight. And I kind of want to watch that. So, yeah, I admit it. But, again, I'm going to end with this. If you're new to the channel, and this is the first time that you've watched any of the videos, please subscribe to the channel. We put out regular videos. We do regular live feeds every weekend. Good night, Catherine. Oh, you do get to watch it before me. Don't tell me what happens, though. Don't ruin it. I know, it's only like 7 o'clock here, but I definitely need to eat. I have not eaten anything all day, and I made a salad. It's in my refrigerator, so I'm going to go like chow on that and get some healthy stuff in me. And probably top it off with some ice cream tonight. I'm hooked on it too. Oh my god, Summer. I have CBS.com, so I freaking watch the live feeds. I'm obsessed, and Kevin makes fun of me. Have a good night, Nana. It was good having you on here. And just remember, like, I come on the weekends and do live streams all the time. If you guys ever want a video posted on this channel, go ahead and let me know. And we can get it edited and posted in the group. We just ask that it be prison wife related. Oh, I'm sorry, Am. You can go back and like watch the live stream. I go live probably next week. It will be on Saturday, I'm thinking, like Saturday night. I kind of switch back and forth between Saturday and Sunday. And that is super awesome that you guys are moving to Texas. I'm super excited for you guys. But I got to check out your past couple videos. I got to catch up on those tonight. Okay, we'll get you added to the group, Nana. I'll make sure either me, or one of the admins adds you to the group. But anyway, guys, I got to go. I got to eat something or else I'm going to starve to death. No, I won't starve to death, but I'm super hungry. And I'm going to eat some mint chip ice cream tonight and be good to go on the food train. But anyway, I love you guys. Comment below. Thumbs up if you like the video. If you want to see me do more live streams, go ahead and let me know that as well. Or if you want to see something different, if you have ideas about videos for me to do in the future that are prison wife related. Or like I said, if you want to do a prison wife video and you want us to post it on this channel, let us know about that as well. But stay tuned. We're going to be posting a new video probably tonight or tomorrow. And it's going to be the same thing that we talked about, like Kevin getting resentenced and all of that. But, you know, other people that haven't watched it might want to tune into that as well. And stay tuned also. I'm going to post a video that's going to be like a how to get started on resentencing, pardon, like just getting started with that whole process. So if you guys feel overwhelmed and you do want to work on your husband's or your significant other's case, I'll give you guys a lot of tips on how to get started with that. So stay tuned for that as well. But anyways, I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.